Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into beautiful Buckhorn, Kentucky, here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Nathan Little here with Jeff Campbell, and we are bringing you the first official high school basketball game here at Buckhorn High School since this place was flooded in 2022. And honestly, this is one of the last schools. This may be the last thing to reopen after the floods, so that they're actually going to reopen. You know, we have like Robinson that was completely lost. They're still, but as far as schools to be repaired and get going, I think this was the last one.
I think you're right, Nathan, and it looks really good. The court looks good, the gym looks good, and I do know that the folks at Buckhorn are very happy to be back home. You know, they were displaced for a couple years, and they played at the Dills Combs gym over in Jeff, Kentucky, and that's a long drive from here at Buckhorn. And if you're a kid that lives in this community and you had a game that ended at 9:30, 10 o'clock, a practice that ended late, to get back home was a pretty big inconvenience. And
I googled it, and it is a 45-minute drive. And you're talking, look, if you know a little bit about Buckhorn, there's some kids that still drive a pretty good piece to get here.
Oh yeah,
there's Perry County stretches a little further north than Buckhorn. You got kids driving from Saul or whatever to get here, and then it's a 45-minute drive, to the gym.
Yeah, it's just a huge, advantage for these kids to be back, not only in the school, but in the gym. When you think extracurricular activities, to be back here at home. Nathan, over the years, Buckhorn are really a tough place to play, and they get the home court advantage back in full effect, so to speak, and that starts tonight here as they set to tip off against Wolfe County.
Yeah, I don't see it. There used to be a plaque behind the scorer's table that said "The horn blows loudly." Yep. I do not see it anymore. One thing I do see, if we can get our camera guys to take a look at it, we've got a mural up here on the side of the wall that's got a lot of Buckhorn legends, tons of stuff. Hey, we've got 14th region legend John Paul Amos here, who won a couple of 14th region tournaments here at Buckhorn. He's got a spot up here on this mural with a lot of the legends. John Noble, seeing Matt Day, John Paul Amos, Peggy Gay, just the legends of Buckhorn, and just wonderful. And there you go, like you said, and that's just hanging up here off to the side, vinyl mural. I think that's a big time touch to this place, and it looks as good as it ever has, Jeff.
I agree, and Buckhorn does such a good job of honoring the past, and and they've had some dandy basketball players over here over the years. I just happened to see Matt Day Monday night. He was at the Hazard-Breathitt County game, and I swear he could come out here tonight and score about 30. He looks like he can still play, and just a phenomenal player, along with many others here at Buckhorn over the years. And I'm just glad here to be a part of the reopening ceremony.
Oh, here we go. And the outsiders about to roll in here, as this is one of my favorite parts of the festivities here at Buckhorn as the team runs out. We'll get that on camera before we go to our first break here. Looks like in the past they had a hard time getting the lights to go down in here. That's a problem in every school, but dimmed them a little bit here, and as the team runs out, we will get ready to go to our first break here. Again, this is Buckhorn taking on Wolfe County. First home game back in the new gym, and the crowd going wild for the Buckhorn Wildcats.
Good crowd here on hand tonight, too, which you would expect. The first game back, a lot of these folks, not able to see a game in person just because of the distance. And we covered a lot of their games here on the East Kentucky Sports Network, and it's good to be here in person to watch Buckhorn get ready to tip this thing off.
Absolutely, folks. We are 19 and a half minutes away from tip-off. We're going to take our first break, and we'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Nothing goes along with sports better than pizza, and nobody does pizza like Papa John's. Right now, you can dig into a delicious large Papa John's pizza with up to 5 toppings, or a Papa John's specialty pizza for just $14. Just mention the code 14ANY. That's 14ANY when you place your online or call-in order. $14 for a large 5-topping or specialty pizza. Delivery available at your local Papa John's in Hazard, Pikeville, or Paintsville. Just what the doctor ordered, 24 hours a day. One Stop Market in Stinnett. Whether your car needs a fill up or you need a fill up, One Stop Market has just what you need. Hamburgers, hoagies, Philly cheesesteak, and pizza, plus an incredible breakfast menu. Short orders prepared around the clock. Gasoline, food, groceries. The name says it all. One Stop Market in Stinnett, a Friends of Coal business. Stop in and see Amy and the crew. Your business is always sincerely appreciated. One Stop Market.
Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales is located on the Combs Road in the former 84 Lumber Building. Come and see their huge selection of mobile home parts, including doors, windows, roofing, guttering, and lots more. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales, a family-owned business serving Southeast Kentucky for many years. Come say hi or call their friendly, knowledgeable staff at 435-7639. That's 435-7639. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales on the Combs Road in Hazard.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy of Hyden is your one-stop community healthcare destination. When you visit their store, you receive the personalized service you deserve with the convenience you need. They offer in-store immunizations, wellness screenings, and medication consultations. Their new mobile medication refill app makes filling your family's prescriptions easier than ever. They even offer limited delivery services. It's all right here for you at the Medicine Shop Pharmacy on Main Street in Hyden, 606-672-8705.
Welcome back, folks, to Buckhorn High School for boys high school basketball action here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Wolfe County coming over the mountain to take on Buckhorn. I'm Jeff Campbell. Nathan Little out getting a little video of Buckhorn warming up, Nathan, and it seemed like they're an excited group of young men.
Excited. I was talking to Coach Blank a little bit in church the other day, was asking him how things are coming along, and he said, we're just ready to play. We've done the conditioning. We've been going to practice. We're ready to go. We just want to see what we got to work on. Because you never know until you tip it up and it actually means something. You really just don't know.
You're right, and that stretch of time, official practice starts on October 15th, and between October 15th to the first week of December, that's a long stretch of time, and there's a lot of conditioning, a lot of practice, and it's your team going against each other, your team going against one another, and you're right, you don't know what you're made of till you get out there and you face some different competition. They throw some different stuff at you, and especially both these teams, sort of young, lost some key pieces from last year's teams, and they'll have a chance to see what they got tonight.
They're going to be Wolfe County, Coach Creech, just he's got a lot of years on the sidelines, and he's facing a young Buckhorn team, and Shannon Blake in his second year as a head coach. I would venture to say he's the youngest coach in the 14th region.
I would think so, and Shannon Blank, the coach for Buckhorn, I thought he done a phenomenal job last year. We covered their team early, we covered their team late, and to see them grow throughout the season was a testament to him and his staff and the kids for all the hard work they put in. And, I'm sure he's excited about year number 2. He looks the part. Looks like a Philadelphia lawyer out there with a shirt and tie on. And, I know he's ready to get this one going too.
Oh, yeah. And this, I think Shannon's the man for the job here. Buckhorn, they had, John Noble, who's rightfully has his picture up here on the mural, won a 14th region championship, had Buckhorn, as a successful program. Not only had him as a top team in the district competing for that, but also, had him was in the 14th region championship twice, won it once. And he ends up heading to Breathitt County. And Corey Hoskins comes in, another guy that was on his staff. Then they leave, they bring another guy in, and things just didn't go how they wanted. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think for someone to succeed here at Buckhorn, you have to be a Buckhorn guy. You just have to be a Buckhorn guy to make this work.
Someone who embraces the community, someone who embraces the culture, and Coach Blank definitely fits that bill. He grew up in this building. He grew up, playing for Buckhorn with, Coach John Noble, and he understands what it meant to work hard. He was undersized, but his heart and his effort and his intensity, he brought it every night, and that was something that Coach Noble, I think he really got out of his players when he was at Buckhorn and still today at Leslie County. And you see this Buckhorn team taking on that characteristic via Coach Shannon Blank. And I've been real impressed with Buckhorn, and I think they're always ready to play. And now that they're back home, it's a tough environment, a tough place to play. And I think they're set for a good season.
Yeah, I think they're ready to go. This is a team last year who obviously had some ups and downs, but they had some games where they competed with the best teams around here. These guys are ready to get going. One thing about Buckhorn is that it's not a team where, like these other schools around the 14th region, where you're always competitive and you're always a threat to just have someone pop in who can drop 20 points a night on your door because they want to transfer in and come and play there. At Buckhorn, these kids have been playing together since they were in kindergarten, and they continue to go through that, and it's always a tight-knit group, kids that play hard, they play for each other. One of my lasting images of Buckhorn, and I'm maybe dropping some knowledge for some folks who don't know, my wife, Tiffany Little, used to coach the middle school girls team here at Buckhorn for a short stint when she was over here. And she, it's a tight community. She grew close with all the folks over here. And at Knott Central, they beat Perry Central for the 14th Region Championship. And my wife, who works at Perry Central now, she shed a few tears, and it wasn't because she was upset the Commodores lost. But I remember just looking over, and Shannon Blank was playing for the team, and he was just laying in the floor.
Yeah,
laying in the floor. It was such a sight.
Well, my wife Kim, she taught at Buckhorn. She was coaching the cheerleaders that year that they went to the state tournament, and she speaks all the time. How much of a community it is, how much of a family it is, and she really enjoyed her time here at Buckhorn. And I caught a lot of games, Buckhorn games during that time, and saw some dandy players and some really good games. They made a couple deep runs in the All-A tournament, All-A state tournament, and just a fun time to be a Buckhorn Wildcat fan during those days. And like you said, Nathan, it went downhill a little bit for a while, but to get back to where they want to be, it's going to take that. It's going to be taking a bunch of kids, young men, young women, starting to play together at a young age, grow up. That's a recipe for success. That we saw that hold true for Lyon County last year. They won the state tournament. All of those guys played together in middle school. Now they had some talent, they grew, they had some size, and had some things.
And they got better and better each year. They got a little bit closer. They come out and you see Travis Perry lighting it up, but you never thought, okay, well they're gonna win it. But they kept getting better, kept getting better, and it almost felt like it was destiny last year.
It really did, and you had the name Travis Perry, but they had other guys play and make big
Brady
shots.
Shoulders,
and he's another D1 player, so they had some talent, but they also had guys that stepped up. In Lyon County, a lot of people are projecting them top 5, top team in the state, and looking to make a return back to Rupp Arena. But Buckhorn, these kids, they play hard, and to them, they got to make some shots. They got to stay out of foul trouble, and they'll be able to compete with the big boys here in the 54th district and the 14th region by the time this year comes to a close.
Yeah, Wolfe County is this game's a good game to really give you a measuring stick of where you're at and what you need to work on. Wolfe County they have some size. They have some size. They have some athleticism. They're always a team that looks to run and get the ball up as fast as they can. So if you can slow these guys down, and make it a game, you're within striking distance of the top teams in the 14.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach Creech here just a few moments ago before we went on the air, and he said we're young. They played one game this year. They lost to Estill County. And he said they only had like 6 points halfway through the second quarter. And then the third quarter, fourth quarter, things really started clicking. But it's a team of, from Wolfe County that's really young. Or, a couple of their better players are freshmen, sophomores. They got a lot of youth. But they're going to get some experience this year. And he told me, he said, I don't know if we can make a run at it this year. But I think if things continue to hold true, he thinks they can make a legitimate run next year. In the 14th region, and if things hold true and they improve quicker, who's to say they won't do that this year?
You never know, Jeff. We've seen if you just gave it to the top team every year coming into it, why even play it? You know what I mean? And we've seen it time and time again. Last year, Hazard seemed like the best team all year long. Breathitt County was a solid contender, and Perry Central swoops in, just has a good tournament, and wins it all.
Who's playing good at the right time, and postseason's a long way away, but these are building blocks. Every game, every practice, you see what you're good at, you see what you need to work on, and hopefully, for these teams, their weaknesses become their strengths, and they start playing together at the right time. And we've seen it happen before in the past, and I'm sure if we stick around long enough, we'll see it happen again in the future.
Absolutely. Folks, we're going to go ahead and take another quick break, step aside for some pregame festivities, and we will get rolling here. We're 7 minutes away from tipping this one off. Buckhorn hosting Wolfe County on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Looking to move into the home of your dreams or upgrade your current space? At Hyden Citizens Bank, we make it easy with several options for home mortgages, refinancing packages, and home equity loans. With over 100 years of service to Leslie County, HCB is deeply committed to helping our community prosper and grow. And nothing strengthens a community like helping a family buy a home. Our dedicated team is here to offer dependable support and exceptional customer service every step of the way. Give us a call at 672-2344 today. Hyden Citizens Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? Those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS, 606-439-3167.
Join us for a magical winter wonderland at Christmas on the Hill. We will be celebrating Wednesday, December 11th in our event center at Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky from 4 to 7 p.m. Come get free pictures with Santa, food, hot cocoa, crafts, and more. That's Christmas on the Hill at Primary Care Center, 101 Town and Country Lane, Hazard. We'll see you Wednesday, December 11th from 4 to 7 p.m.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at Buckhorn, Kentucky. We're standing by here courtside with Buckhorn's athletic director, Christy Combs. And Christy, you and I talked a little bit before this, but just tell us again, how's it feel to be back in the house?
It's great to be back at Buckhorn. We're really excited. We're great. It's great to be back. It's been a long-awaited process, 2 years in the making after the flood. But as you can see, there have been a lot of renovations done in our gymnasium, and we're proud. We're proud to be back, glad to be back. Student athletes are excited to be here, and we're ready to get started with our 2024-2025 season.
It's been a long road, and it seems like, and I know I'm preaching the choir here, but it seemed like nothing was easy getting back in here. It felt like every time you thought you were ready to get into the building, it was like, well, let's wait just a minute. Ready to get back into the gym? No, wait just a minute. it's been a challenge, hasn't it?
It's been a very big challenge, and you're right, Nathan. Every process that we went through, we're dealing with the federal government, state government, doesn't matter. Everything we did, it seems like it was just hold on. But it was a well-weighted, happy process that we got back into this building this year. And for a while we didn't know even if we were going to be, but we did. We're here. Glad to be back. I know logistically it's a lot less headache on me as athletic director. I was trying to schedule cheerleaders of high school, cheerleaders of grade school, high school basketball of girls and boys, grade school basketball of girls and boys, volleyball girls and boys. I mean, it was just a logistical nightmare and not enough gymnasiums to go around. But we weathered the storm. We're back, and I can't wait to just get everything going with the Buckhorn Wildcat athletic program.
Yeah, and even you had a school you're going to, but you even had to share that with another school.
We did.
It's so for everything you had, double it. And that's what you were dealing with. But no, congratulations. I know the town's been ready for this. Even today, last minute, hey, let's move the game up.
Yeah.
Due
to weather. Wolfe County was traveling, and Robert Scott and I are real good friends, work together a lot. And he said he would like to move the game up a little bit. It's gotten cold weather finally, and that's fine. Just whatever people want to do. I know people has worked around us for the last couple of years, and I repay the favor, whatever. So we're just glad to be here, ready to play some basketball.
Colder it is, it's rough on my bald head anyway. So I'm glad to get out here early. Final thing though, what are you expecting out of the team tonight?
Our boys have finally grown into Coach Blanks. When I say Coach Blank, we got Coach Blanks everywhere, boys and girls. But the younger Coach Blank, they have finally taken to his style of basketball, and I hope that you see tonight that they don't give up. They play hard. They hold 32 minutes of basketball. So I hope you're in for an exciting night of basketball.
We're ready, Christy. Thank you.
Thank you all.
And there we go. Athletic Director Christy Combs here. The Hall of Famer herself. Getting ready for look, I'll tell you this. I've seen a lot of athletic directors for schools around here, Jeff. I don't know that many of them work harder at it than Christy does.
I agree, and she has a lot of pride in her school and her community, and that's evident. She's been somebody who has went to bat for the school during this whole rebuilding process, and I'm relieved for her, as well as the community, the team, and everybody over here at Buckhorn. It's been a long 2 years, and glad to see them finally get back home.
Absolutely, and Wolfe County getting a few more reps in here, getting loose. Not 100% sure what the plan is here for the all the pregame stuff. If we get starting lineups, we'll go straight into that. I think you've got them over here.
I've got.
I'll leave that to you.
I've got some names down. I don't know who's starting, but that's something we can figure out.
Hey, as long as they're in the book, that's all that matters.
That's exactly right. Not our first rodeo. We'll get this thing going.
Yeah, this has been you can tell it's anticipation has been building here, and the stands are full, Jeff. And I'd say, and dare I say, there's probably a few people that didn't know this game was starting this early tonight too. So, but I think we're going to go ahead and step aside for some pregame, and we'll be right back with the starting lineups on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
They are the electric motor headquarters, Maggard Electric, Southeast Kentucky's #1 to repair or replace your small electric motors. Maggard Electric is ESA approved. They can replace air compressor motors, swimming pool pumps, heating and cooling motors for heat pumps, air conditioners, and so much more. Over 300 electric motors in stock, and if they don't have it, they can get it. Maggard Electric, still strong, still serving Southeast Kentucky. Located 6 miles north of Hazard on Highway 15. Open 7:30 till 4, Monday through Friday, 436-6886.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
Santa is helping you tech the halls this season with the Santa Bundle from Appalachian Wireless. Get up to or over $1,000 off in savings on select devices on a new or renewed line with the Appalachian Advantage, Unlimited, or Mix and Match plans. Stop into any Appalachian Wireless location and get the details on how you can save and save big. Up to or over $1,000 off. Ask for the Santa Bundle because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
If your pipes are broke, your hot water's a joke. Who you gonna call?
Hot Louie!
And your drains won't drain, driving you insane. Who can you call?
Hot Louie!
Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Todd.
Welcome back, folks, to Buckhorn, Kentucky. For Wolfe County and Buckhorn here on boys basketball on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Looking at the starting lineups from Wolfe County, it's going to be number 5, Caleb Creech, number 15, Jaden Holland, number 11, Cam Oliver, number 22, Jaden Mullins, and center tonight for the Wolves, number 44, Brady Robinson. Caleb Creech led Wolfe County in scoring with 14 points in their opening game loss to Estill County. Now we'll have the starting lineups for the Buckhorn Wildcats. Number 24, Jacob Neese, the junior. Number 35, Braden Rice. One of the guards, number 0, Dylan Easterling. Number 3, Ethan Huff. And at number 12, Austin Riley. So it'll be Easterling, Neese, Riley, Huff, and Rice for Buckhorn, coached by Shannon Blank. And for Wolfe County, coached by Robert Scott Creech. It'll be number 5, Creech, Robinson, Mullins, Holland, and Oliver to get things ready to roll. Time to tip this one up.
Yep, getting ready to roll. We're in the, if you're watching online, Buckhorn going to be going right to left, and Wolfe County going left to right. And for you folks listening on the radio, the way everybody should, Buckhorn in the white and Wolfe in the blue, and Wolfe will control the tip. And we are off and running here at the Horn, baby. First basketball game under the new back in the gym. Wolfe County moving things around. Buckhorn in the man-to-man. Wolfe County has it out at the logo. Caleb Creech goes to the corner to Rollins. On there, will throw it away. Buckhorn comes up with a steal on their first play of the game. Jeff.
Good stop by Buckhorn. Nice pressure man-to-man defense from the Wildcats, getting an early steal.
That's going to be man all the way for these teams right now so far. Just continuing to work it around. Riley with the basketball. Little flex. And we got a 3 from the corner, and that's going to hit the shot clock. And, well, where the shot clock will eventually be here.
Yeah.
The game clock, and it'll be out of bounds going to the Wolves.
Buckhorn comes out in a little 2-2-1 press. Trying to see if they can get another steal.
Oh, the Wildcats are going to bring the pressure, and we got a charge. Austin Riley steps in, takes it in the chest, and that's going to be going the other way, back-to-back turnovers.
That's not the first charge Austin Riley's taken. He's known for that. Stands his ground, draws the player control foul on Wolfe County, Buckhorn basketball.
And here we go. Going to move things around. Jacob Neese off to Easterling. His jumper is off, and that's going to be out of bounds off of the Wolves on the rebound attempt. So Buckhorn going to take it out onto their own basket. Easterling going to throw it in, gets to Riley, and they work it back to Easterling. He's going to get into the lane, leaves it off for Riley. Pump fake up and in. Buckhorn strikes first. 2-0 with 6:44 on the clock. Here come the Wolves. Fast break the other way. All tied up in an instant.
Tell you what, don't take your eye off the screen, folks. This one's fast and furious.
Oh, yeah, that was Believe Mullins on the layup, but it was so fast I couldn't tell you. Here we go.
Buckhorn tried to set the press up, and Wolfe County is having none of it.
Okay, we got a travel in the lane against the Wildcats, and that's going to go back to Wolfe County. It's 6:20 to go here in the first quarter, 2 apiece. Buckhorn with the press once again.
Well, they're setting that pressure and then dropping back and playing this man-to-man. Maybe a little bit of a zone here, boxing chaser.
And Oliver throws it down low to the big man. No good. Rebounded by the Wildcats. That was Brady Robinson on the miss, and he's going to pick up the steal coming the other way, and a block call against the Wildcats, and that's going to send them to the line. They're going to count the shot. They signaled to count it. I think
it's not been put up on the scoreboard yet. But
it looked like a continuation NBA deal, but I don't know.
They're saying one shot, so give Holland the bucket.
And it counts. No dice. They get the rebound, though. So Wolfe County up 4-2 with 5:50 to play, and they secure the offensive rebound. Big opportunity here early in the game as Oliver with the basketball on the right wing. Puts it on the floor. Off for the three-point attempt. No good. And another offensive rebound, a miss. And Buckhorn secures it there. That's Braden Rice going up strong and getting it.
Good rebound by Rice.
Easterling for three. Count it. 5-4. Buckhorn by 1 with 5:19 to go in the first.
Easterling had 20 last night in Buckhorn's win over Owsley County. Give him 3 tonight.
Wolves in a hurry. Here's a 3 the other way. No good. Back iron. Once again, rebounded by the big man Rice. That was Oliver on the miss.
Yeah, Buckhorn doing a good job defensively, forcing Wolfe County with that 3 and then actually claiming the defensive rebound.
There we go. Huff has it, and he's going to throw it away, trying to find Neese. Neese was moving, and they threw it to where he was at before. So you got to throw it where they're going.
They're running the flex offense. The timing was just a little off there and caused the turnover, but that's something you see early on in the season, those timing issues in these offenses.
4:45 to go here, and Buckhorn with the steal. Riley tips it away to Huff. Back to Riley, up off the glass and in. 7-4. Buckhorn with a 3-point lead with 4:30 to go in the first.
Riley doing a good job getting the deflection and running the floor and getting the basket.
Here we go. Wolfe County with the basketball. 3 out of the corner. Ties it up. Big-time shot by Jaden Holland.
Holland with all of Wolfe County's points. He's got 7. We're tied at 7 apiece.
And here we go. Ooh, Easterling with the scoop layup. Does not get it to go, but he's going to go to the line for 2. Foul called against the Wolves.
Didn't see who it was on. I do believe they'll give it to Brady Robinson. Be his first personal foul.
Easterling first shot up and in. 8-7. 4:10 to play here in the first. Another free throw on the way. The Wildcats, for the most part, have controlled this one, Jeff.
Yeah, they really have. Easterling, he's done a great job out there running the show. Hit the three-pointer. The first free throw, second one's on its way and good. Give him 5. Buckhorn on top 9-7.
Doing well, and official timeout here to get the shoe tied, and we'll be right at it here in a moment. But yeah, Buckhorn. I mean, this is early, just a 2-point game, but it just feels like Buckhorn's beating them to the punch. Holland has really been the one kind of keeping things going for.
Buckhorn switched to this box and chaser, Nathan. It's really disrupted Wolfe County's offense. They're having a hard time getting in a set.
Here we go, 3 out of the corner, no good. Jacob Neese with the rebound for Buckhorn, coming the other way. Cross over to Easterling for 3. Another one, count it up. 12-7 Wildcats.
Easterling on fire here early on. 2 3-pointers for him. Give him 8 in the game.
3:30 on the clock. 12-7 Wildcats. Wolfe County with the ball. Caleb Creech has it. Gets a screen from the big man, and that one is ripped away, but they maintain control of it. Held up again, Buckhorn being really pesky on defense. They force another turnover. They made Cam Oliver pick it up. He had to get rid of it and throws it out of bounds.
This box and chaser that Buckhorn's in, they're chasing Caleb Creech, and that's sort of who Wolfe County runs their offense through, and he's not able to get things going right away, and Buckhorn up by 5.
Yep, here we go. Jacob Neese has it top of the key. Leaves it off for Easterling down on the block, and then they back it back out. Easterling has it left wing, back over to Rice in the corner. Neese, middle of the lane, off to Huff for 3, air ball, no good, and that one's going to go to the Wolves.
Yeah, Huff not able to draw iron on a 3-point attempt. Had a pretty good look, and give it back to Wolfe County, and they need to see if they can get Mr. Caleb Creech going.
Yeah, Huff is shutting his water off right now.
Yeah, Huff's doing a good job defensively.
And Buckhorn steals it away. Riley up ahead to Easterling. Easterling misses the layup. Would have been his 10th point of the game. And it is Wolfe County ball coming the other way. Holland in the lane, up and no good. Rebounded by Riley, 2:19 on the clock, 12-7 Wildcats. Euro step in the lane, can't get it to go. They're rushing it a little bit, Jeff.
Yeah, fast and furious.
3 the other way, no good. Riley with another rebound, but tied up. That's going to be a jump ball, I believe. We'll talk it over. Yeah, there we go.
Well, I'm telling you, Nathan, it's like a track meet out here. Getting it up and down the floor, making shots and missing shots, but both teams doing a good job, pushing that pace, trying to stretch the defense, and Buckhorn with the early advantage.
Buckhorn basketball, 2 minutes on the clock here in the first, 12-7. Wildcats. Riley over to Easterling, going to fire the long one. Gets it to go. Another 3, his 3rd of the night, 15-7.
Easterling, he came to play tonight. He's Johnny on the spot, so to speak, with his 3rd 3-pointer, Nathan, and Buckhorn up big here with 1:40 left in the quarter.
Creech hands it off to Oliver. Oliver guarded by Easterling. Drives into the lane, up off the window, and good, and the foul.
Quarter. Oliver with a basket, give him the 2, and I think we're going to have a technical.
Oliver guarded by Easterling. Drives into the lane, up off the window, and good, and
on Braden Rice. That could be his 2nd and 3rd foul.
15-9 should be after they add it. Makes the free throw. And that's
maybe the technical was on somebody from Wolfe County.
I think so. At least Buckhorn's bench cheered when it happened, but you never know.
Yeah, well,
you never know. You get excited. Easterling shooting the free throw the other way, so the score is going to be 16-10, and Easterling got another free throw, and then it'll be Buckhorn ball.
Oh, apologize to Braden Rice. I thought he may have been protesting the foul call. It may have been somebody from Wolfe County in celebration.
16-10. The Buckhorn bench is chirping.
Yeah, they did.
I think they're in their heads a little bit. You know what I mean? Got a little bit of that free real estate inside their mind right now.
Living rent free right now. You can do that when you're up 5 at home.
We'll get you should be 17-10, I believe, the score. We'll see. Unless they missed the second one, I might have missed that. 16-10 is what it says on the board. Neese with the basketball off the Huff, fires the three. No air ball this time, but can't get it to go, and that's going to be out of bounds off of Wolfe County, as giving chase to it but couldn't track it down was Mullins.
Great hustle by Austin Riley to, sort of get that possession back for Buckhorn.
1:10 on the clock. Riley with the ball for Buckhorn, top of the key. Over to Easterling. He's the hot hand, fires the jumper. Oh, my goodness, 18-10. Gets another one to go.
Tell you what, Dylan Easterling, a phenomenal first quarter for the sophomore guard from Buckhorn.
Here we go. Robert Scott Creech. Tell he's kind of frustrated with the way his team is responding right now. Here we got a three, and it is good to go from Holland. He is Mr. Wolfe County tonight.
He's got 10. It's sort of a little showmanship going on between Easterling and Holland right now. Both those teams putting it up, or both those players putting it in the basket.
18-13. Riley with the ball, got to get rid of it. Gets it to Neese. Neese tries to dump it to Riley. Riley has to fight for that one off the glass. No good. Wolfe County pulls it off, coming the other way. Creech has it. Euro step, leaves it off for the gimme layup. They lose it. Offensive rebound three, no good. Tapped out. Battle for the basketball. Wolfe County three at the buzzer, no good. Oh my goodness. Action. But that's going to be the buzzer. 18-13. Buckhorn by 5 after 1. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Dig into a delicious deal at Fazoli's. Your favorite Fazoli's pastas are now just $4 for a limited time only. Enjoy tasty spaghetti with marinara sauce, hearty spaghetti with meat sauce, or creamy and cheesy fettuccine with Alfredo sauce for only $4. Yes, you heard right, just $4. These dishes include our signature garlic breadsticks, which are unlimited when you dine in. Big flavor, bigger value. Get these $4 pastas today only at Fazoli's.
Don't spend another minute suffering from pain. Let the staff at Fugit Family Chiropractic provide you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from chronic neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, let our highly knowledgeable and experienced team help you. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg. No referral needed, and walk-ins are welcome.
We're back, folks, here. 18-13, Buckhorn leading it after 1 over Wolfe County. Jeff, Buckhorn playing hard on defense, getting things going, but Holland has really been a problem for them when it comes to stopping them from putting the ball in the basket.
Yeah, and, a lot of times when you run that box and chaser like they're, chasing Creech, it opens things up for somebody else. Jaden Holland taking full advantage of that, put up 10 points for Wolfe County. He has 10 of their 13 in the first quarter. And give credit to Coach Blank and his Wildcats. They're playing really well on defense right now. Forced Wolfe County into 6 turnovers in that first quarter.
You just wondered how long maybe Holland can keep that up. But at the same time, Easterling on the other side, how long can he keep up what he's doing? It feels like Holland, the ball is just finding its way to him, and Easterling the same deal. They're not forcing shots up, and Wolfe County going to have a shot at the basket immediately. Dylan Gay, but can't get it to go. Here comes Buckhorn the other way. Ball on the ground. Riley comes out of there with it, heading to the rack, knocked away. Going to stay with the Wildcats. 7:43 on the clock in the second quarter. They'll have it out of bounds, 18-13 lead.
Riley fighting in there after that loose ball. He's going to win most of those. He's a very strong young man, low center of gravity, uses his body really well.
Yeah, they threw it down into him, trying to get something rolling, and they're going to throw it away. Here comes Wolfe County the other way. Holland and going to draw the block, but he grabs the knee. I think he banged knees with the Buckhorn big man. I think that's Cameron Miller. If
that's according to the KHSAA, it's Cameron Miller. But
he's down for a minute. I think he went knee to knee. I hope that's all it is.
Yeah, I do too. You can tell he's in a little bit of pain. is Cam Oliver. Oliver, just a freshman, had a phenomenal year last year as an 8th grader for Wolfe County, and I know Coach Creech expecting big things out of him, and we certainly hope he's okay.
Absolutely. We're here, and he's going to get up. Not putting a lot of weight on that right now.
Man, that's one of those injuries right there that just, when it first happens, almost like the lights go out, and it seems that the longer it goes, the more he moves around on it. If it was knee-to-knee contact, I think he'll be fine. Seems to be walking a lot better, heading back over to the bench.
18-13, Buckhorn with a 5-point lead with 7:33 on the clock. It's going to be free throws. I guess they'll have to. He's not going to be able to shoot them, so. Oh no, they're not going to be free throws. So, and immediately into Jaden Mullins coming across the lane, and he puts up the easy 2 to cut it to 3.
Nice little set out of bounds underneath for Wolfe County. Got Mullins the easy basket, cuts the lead to 3.
Easterling off the pressure from Creech. They're going to find Riley in the corner for 3, nails it. 21-15, lead up to 6 for the Wildcats.
Austin Riley, his first 3 of the game, and he's a senior and he's got a lot of experience. He's going to take that shot and made the most of it in that opportunity.
Here we go, down low the big man Miller. Miller just takes a swipe at it from behind. That's always ill-advised, Jeff. You're never going to get that call.
No, he's you got to fight around and get in front and try to deflect that ball. They're not going to let you go through somebody.
Here we go. Wolves out of bounds up top and lose it. Easterling comes out of there with it. 3-on-3 the other way. Easterling going to be fouled going to the free throw line.
Easterling did a great job there of, sort of altering his shot a little bit to keep it from getting blocked, and that allowed him to draw the foul, and he earned a trip to the charity stripe.
21-15, the Wildcats up by 6 here with 6:41 to play in the first half. Easterling, couple free throws coming. It is good, 22-15. And still one more free throw coming with 6:41 on the clock.
I think we had a jersey switch for Buckhorn, number 5, Peyton Collins.
Peyton Collins, 23-15. Apologies to Mr. Collins. And here we go, 3 out of the corner, no good. Rebounded. Collins taps it over to Neese, and Neese has it ripped away and gets the blow. No, they call a foul. Oh.
Neese thought that one was clean, and I sort of tend to agree with him.
Coach Blank not happy about it either. Coach Blank's not happy. Neese isn't happy. Fans aren't happy. But either way it goes, we got free throws coming the other way, and the first one is good for Dylan Gay. I think that's his first points of the game.
First point of the game for Dylan.
Next one up and rattles it in, 23-17. Buckhorn leads it by 6 with 6:25 on the clock here in the first half. Huff with the basketball. Leaves it off for Easterling. He's got the hot hand tonight. 6:15 on the clock. Easterling off to Riley. Riley cuts in the lane off to Huff for 3. No good. Battle for the rebound. Going to go out of bounds off of the Wildcats. Wolfe County ball.
Both teams showing a lot of hustle going after that rebound. Neither one able to claim it. Last touch by Buckhorn, so it will be Wolfe County basketball.
6:05 on the clock. Wildcats lead it by 6. Wolfe County still hanging in there. Gay with the basketball. Off to Creech. Creech going to get a shot and gets it to rattle in. 23-19. He's had to work for every dribble tonight.
He sure did, and that's one reason they want to get him the basketball. Once he touched it, a nice move and a pretty jump shot. Got it to go.
There you go. Screen set up. They get it to Huff in the corner. Can't get it to go off to Riley to the opposite side. Dumps it down to Collins. Collins has to come out to get it off to Neese. Neese has it for the Wildcats. Having to work hard. He gets all the way into the lane, up and in. Gets it to go. 25-19. Wildcats by 6. Once again, 5:15 on the clock.
It's Jacob Neese, his first point of the game. Another pretty mid-range jumper for the junior from Buckhorn.
Creech has it to go with about 5 minutes to go for the Wolves in the second quarter. Gay to the rack, up off the glass and in. A little leaner in the lane, 25-21.
Nice little left-hand layup there from Gay. Cutting into this Buckhorn lead 2 at a time.
Neese has it, going the other way. Jumper good, 27-21. Wildcats by 6 with 4:40 on the clock here.
Jacob Neese showing off those mid-range jump shot skills again.
Oh, no, look, dimer to the big man. Brady Robinson gets on the receiving end of that one, cuts the lead back to 4:25 to go in the half. Riley off to Easterling, pump fake into the lane, back to Neese on the right wing. He dribbles in, back to Easterling, fires the three. Oh my goodness, 30-23, falling away to the side. It doesn't matter. He's got the hot hand tonight. 7-point lead for the Wildcats.
He let that one go. You knew it was going in.
4 minutes on the clock. Fade away from Creech. No good. Huff with the rebound for the Wildcats. Under 4 to play in the half. Wildcats by 7. This would be for the largest lead of the game. Riley for 3. Bang! 33-23. Wildcats by 10. Largest lead of the game.
Buckhorn doing a great job in transition, finding Austin Riley. He's 2 for 2 from the three-point line, both in that right corner.
3:30 on the clock. Here we go. Holland in the corner. Has to dribble it out over to Gay. Thought about the three. He takes it. No good. Offensive rebound up. No good. Another one for the Wolves. Can't get it to go. And we got a foul against Collins, looks like, but he just never went. He was playing the man and not the ball.
Right. That's one thing Buckhorn, I'm sure Coach Blank wants to clean up, giving Wolfe County a lot of second chance opportunities.
Ball gets it in. Creech has it. Now going to fire the long one. No good. Neese with the rebound, and that's the exact same thing happens on the rebound as the big man Brady Robinson gets tagged for the foul. Coach Creech wants to talk it over. We'll take it with him. We'll be back, folks. Buckhorn by 10 with 3 minutes to play in the first half on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Your hometown's where you want to raise your family.
For Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, here's Daryl Billings.
0% financing for up to 72 months. Huge rebates, great trade-in allowances, and accommodating friendly service is what we're all about at Tanner Dodge in Stanton. We'll go the extra mile to get you the best deal possible and make your buying experience positive. Over 83% of the people we have sold to in the past few years have returned to buy from us again. Come see why. You'll be glad you did.
Come home to save it. Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
For nearly 60 years, LKLP Community Action has been helping improve the lives of those in need throughout our communities. With programs and services that assist people of all ages, LKLP works to empower people, improve quality of life, and combat poverty. From transportation, education, and workforce support to assistance with family advocacy, home energy, safety, and more, LKLP is your go-to community partner. Find your county outreach office at www.lklp.org.
We're back, folks. 33-23 here. Buckhorn with a 10-point lead, 3:08 on the clock. They got the basketball, largest lead of the game. And they've just really taken it to the Wolves tonight.
They really have been super aggressive and taking advantage of those Wolfe County mistakes, knocking down open shots. And Easterling, a little bit of a difference maker for Buckhorn out here right now.
Oh, yeah, and nearly stolen away. And Neese steals it right back away from the Wolves. And here we go, Easterling top of the key. And he's going to lose it, but I think it's knocked out of bounds by the Wolves. Creech says, what happened? You knocked it away, my brother. He disagrees with the call.
Right. Most coaches disagree with most calls. That's one thing I've figured out.
Yeah. I mean, you're typically on a neutral court, about half the people are going to disagree with every call.
That's exactly right. Number 11's Cameron Miller now checking in for Buckhorn.
Okay. 2:30 on the clock for the Wildcats. They lead it, and Easterling, they're throwing some pressure at him, and he's coughed it up. Here we go the other way, and that's going to send it right back as Jaden Holland shuffled his feet felt the pressure and got it away after he shuffled.
Buckhorn, that defensive pressure. That pressure will cause you to do things. It'll cause you to walk, make bad passes. That time, one extra step for Wolfe County gives it back to Buckhorn.
Easterling off to Riley. Riley over to the corner, and we got a call on the drive. I think it's going to be a charge against the Wildcats. Yep.
Yeah, player control fell on Austin Riley after he made the pass. He ran over a guy and whistled for the personal foul.
2:04 on the clock here in the first half. Your score still 33-23. Wildcats by 10. As they someone hits the deck, so you got to wipe up the sweat.
All right. Number 23, Ricky Manns, checking into the lineup for Wolfe County, brings a little more size in the rotation for Coach Creech.
That's a good basketball name, Ricky Manns. Here we go. Wolves get it to Brady Robinson. Oh, nice little drop step, 2-pointer, 33-25.
Yeah, he had to get through traffic on that one. Did a real nice job getting it up off the glass. Soft touch, getting the basket to go.
Cuts it to 8. Riley with the basketball to Huff in the corner for 3. No good. And rebounded by the Wolves. Coming the other way is Oliver. Oliver to Robinson, top of the key. Directs traffic a little bit. Finds Holland. Holland into the lane. Up off the glass. No good. Out of bounds. Going to stay with the Wolves. Nope. Going to go to Buckhorn.
Wolfe County doing a good job crashing the offensive glass. 3 guys in blue going after every missed shot.
That's more miscommunication. Going to be Wolves basketball. Get it to Robinson. Robinson stripped away by Neese and fighting for it on the ground. Robinson manages to get it to Oliver. Oliver got 2 sets of eyes on him here in the corner. They go over the top to Robinson. The big man gets it to go. 33-27. That's a couple nice back-to-back plays for the big man.
Yeah, Robinson, 6 points all coming here in the second quarter, trying to cut into this lead.
Easterling wide open 3. Can't get it to go. Coming the other way, 45 seconds on the clock. Creech has it. Drops it off to the big man. Does he have another one? Oh, yes, he does. 6 in a row to cut it to 4 with 38 seconds on the clock.
Nice little run for Wolfe County, feeding the big guy, Brady Robinson, and he's making them pay down inside.
Neese to Easterling. Top of the key to Miller. Miller down low to Huff. Huff kind of overran it, but it corrals it, puts it in for 2. 35-29. And here comes the Wolves. Oliver into the lane, backs it back out. Brother, you ain't got much time left. 10 seconds on the clock. Miller's on him. 5 seconds. Oliver fires the 3, no good. Tipped up at the buzzer, no good. 35-29, your halftime score. And, I mean, kudos to the big man, Brady Robinson. 6 big points, a 6-0 run all by himself, cuts it to 4. Huff puts in the shot in the lane to put it back up to 6, but if you're Coach Blank and Buckhorn, you don't like how you ended that half.
No, you gotta deal with Brady Robinson inside. He's a big kid, broad-shouldered, and he does a really good job of using his body, creating some space down inside. And when he gets it in his hands, he's going to get a good look. And he had 8 points all coming in the second quarter to cut into this Buckhorn lead.
Yeah, we'll talk more about it here at the half. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. 35-29. Buckhorn leads it by 6 at the half on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
It should be easy to get healthcare you can trust close to home. That's exactly what UK Healthcare's Gene Buchanan Medical Center in Hindman is designed for. With a variety of services under one roof, from primary care to behavioral health, and an on-site pharmacy and x-rays to make it even more convenient for you. It's a provider that treats everyone, regardless of ability to pay, all backed by the expertise of UK Healthcare, so you and your family can get healthy and stay healthy. Learn more at ukhealthcare.com/Hindman.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
Mine Service Company, a trusted name for quality mine supplies, is happy to announce the opening of their new hydraulic hose division. Now you won't have to travel abroad to get hoses and fittings. Located on Highway 15 South on Willie's Way across from Applebee's in Hazard. Everything you'll need to get up and running. They even have hoses and fittings for Cat, Volvo, and Komatsu heavy equipment. Trusted for over 100 years in the mining industry. And now bringing you quality products in their new hydraulic hose division in Hazard. Mine Service Company.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader. Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, well, you know, no doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
And we're back, folks, here. 6:20 left at the half. 35-29 Buckhorn by 6. Jeff, you got any stats you can pass on?
Well, you know, Buckhorn, you know, on top, 35 points here in the first half, but scoring has mainly been done by two players. Dylan Easterling had 18 in the first half, and Austin Riley had 10. Jacob Neese with 4, Ethan Huff with 2. For Wolfe County, it's a little more spread out. They were led in scoring by Jaden Holland, who had 10 points, all coming in the first quarter, and then follow that up with Brady Robinson. He had 8, all in the second quarter. Caleb Creech, Wolfe County's leading scorer on the year, held to 2 points in the first half. Good defensive effort by Buckhorn. Jaden Mullins had 2, Cam Oliver with 3, and Dylan Gay with 3. And it's been, you know, really a first half of runs. Buckhorn made a run. Wolfe County made a run. Buckhorn goes, you know, up 10 with 3:08 left in the second quarter. Then Wolfe County goes on a 6-0 run led by Brady Robinson to cut back into it. And that's the lead for the Wildcats here at halftime, 35-29.
And if I'm Wolfe County coming out in the second half, I'm going to Brady Robinson early and often, and we're going to ride that horse as long as you can, you know.
Yeah, and you know, Buckhorn, give them a lot of credit. They ran the box and chaser on Creech, and for a long time it really, you know, disrupted Wolfe County. But when they started going inside to Robinson, it opened up some things, you know, in other places, and that's how you beat a box and chaser. You run your man offense. You look inside, and if you have a post player like Robinson who can catch it, score in traffic, that's going to open things up for those perimeter players, because they're going to have to help in to, you know, try to keep him from, number one, catching the ball, number two, turning and scoring. And so, you know, Buckhorn's in there trying to figure out what they're going to do and continue to do on defense. And Coach Creech and his Wolves are sort of looking how to counter, how to attack that box and chaser defense that Buckhorn was so effective with in the first half.
Man, Jeff, is there anything that you think sums up basketball more than This is the first game of the season against Wolfe County, home opener against Wolfe County, and we've got junk defense. The first game,
hey.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you give Coach Blank a lot of credit for, having that in his playbook. That's something they played last night, so it's not something that he just drew up 30 minutes before the game. He had to been working on this stuff long before tonight, and to see how they ran it so effectively is even more impressive. And you don't. That's something a lot of times you don't practice against, and you can't really prepare for it until you, like we said in the pregame, you can't really prepare for it until you see it in live competition against another team. And Wolfe County struggled with it early, got a little bit more efficient with it there in the second quarter, but early on, Coach Blank pulling out all the stops.
Yeah, and defenses like that, it's also something. And I talked to Coach Blank a little bit last year, just how things are going late in the season. And one thing that with Buckhorn, a small school like this, you basically got typically you're going to have 5 or 6 guys that are going to be your go-to guys.
Right.
And then the rest of them are there if things get desperate, foul trouble, whatever. But, small school, you got your guys you're going to trust. He always talked about he had a hard time simulating anything in practice.
Right. Yeah.
Like when you're playing with the other team, a box and chaser on your B team is going to look good.
It's going to look great.
It's going to look good always.
It's going to look great.
But you got to get out here and do it live. And, like Bill O'Reilly, we'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
2 minutes, folks, on the clock. We're going to take one more break. When we come back, second half action, Buckhorn up 6 on the Wolves here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Quantum Healthcare is announcing new clinic hours. Quantum Healthcare will now be open on Sunday from 10 a.m. till 11 p.m., Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until 11 p.m., and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. until 11 p.m.
The change in hours is effective on Saturday, November the 16th, 2024.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance announcing new clinic hours for Quantum Healthcare.
The last patient must be registered by 10:30 p.m.
People's Bank and Trust of Hazard is strongly committed to our community's development, investing in a wide range of business and local organizations. You need the support of a local bank that is looking for ways to help you succeed. That's what People's Bank and Trust is all about. They always have your best interest at heart. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, strongly committed to our community. Member FDIC.
Sometimes the world can be a scary place. When it comes to legal matters, most times it's hard to tell which way to turn. Trust the law office of David A. Johnson. Have you been injured? Car, coal truck, motorcycle accident, wrongful death? Insurance companies not willing to pay? David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Located at 461 Main in Hazard, the best choice. Call 435-1552. Visit online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
We're back, folks, getting ready for the second half here. Just a few seconds left. Jeff, what do you expect here to start the second half?
Well, both teams have been playing really hard. I think Buckhorn may come out and switch defenses for just a possession or two, but I think that box and chaser was so effective they'll go back to that at some point in time. If you're Wolfe County, you got to keep playing hard on defense. You've got to locate Easterling. He's got 18 already. So you definitely have to know where he's at all times, and you don't have to figure out how you're going to stop the big guy from Wolfe County, Brady Robinson.
Here we go. Buckhorn going to have it to start the second half. Huff has it top of the key. He goes left side to Jacob Neese. He spins, gets double teamed, and we've got a call.
I think he traveled. He picked up his pivot foot. Be a turnover early on here in the second half for the Wildcats.
There we go. So Wolfe County can't chance to cut it to a 2-possession lead with a bucket here with 7:45 on the clock. Down low, the big man. Oh, my goodness. He's picking up where he's left off. That's 10 for Robinson. And that one's just just a hook shot right in the lane, get it down to him. Can't do nothing. Can't do much about that.
No, not at all. And there's a great set by Coach Creech. If you double down from that guy in the corner, you've got a 3-point shooter wide open.
Here you go. Neese has it for the Wildcats in the lane. Up. Good block and the shot. So there we go. Buckhorn back up by 6, and Neese going to shoot the free throw.
Yeah, they're going to get Mullins for the block. He drew the contact, but he moving a little bit. His shoulders wasn't square, and Neese with a chance for the hoop and the harm.
Free throw up and in, 38-31. Every time the Wolves look like they're going to bust this one open, the Wildcats answer back, Jeff.
Yeah, Buckhorn answering the bell so far, and nice play that time by Neese for the 3-point play.
Kickball violation against the Wildcats. The Wolves going to have it out of bounds. As Oliver throws it in.
Braden Rice, the big man for Buckhorn, picked up those 2 fouls in the first half. He's back in there here in the third quarter.
High off the lane, off the window for Creech. No good, but I think he's going to draw the foul and head to the free throw line. So a couple free throws coming for Creech, who's had to work hard tonight.
He really has. And, when you're having a hard time getting things going and you're a really good player like Caleb Creech, you want to get to the free throw line. He gets in, draws the contact, gets the free throw to go. And, sometimes if you see those free throws drop, you pick up a little more confidence, you pick up a little more rhythm, and hope to get things going on offense.
38-32, splits a pair of free throws, and Neese pulls that one down for the rebound off to Easterling. He goes baseline, can't get it to go, and rebounded by the Wolves coming the other way. Creech over to Oliver for 3, no good. Rebound comes down to the Wolves. Offensive board, back to Creech, into the lane, up, hit from behind by Huff. And that's going to be a foul as Creech takes a spill and is going to take another trip to the free throw line with 6:33 on the clock here in the third quarter. It is 38-32 Buckhorn.
Yeah, they're going to get Huff for the foul. So they hit him on the arm as he went to block the shot, and Creech back to the line. Yeah, he just split a pair, gets that one to go. So he's 2 out of his last 3.
38-33, Buckhorn by 5. And misses another one. He splits the pair on 2 back-to-back trips, Jeff. He'd like to have that back.
Leaving some points out there for Wolfe County at the free throw line.
Yeah, back-to-back, both players couldn't get it done, but either way it goes. 5-point lead for the Wildcats. 6:15 on the clock. Neese has it for the Wildcats, off to Huff into the backcourt, and I think, oh my goodness, Creech gets it and puts it in. That lot of contact on that, Jeff. Cuts it to 3, and Coach Blank want to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 38-35 with 6 minutes to go in the third. Buckhorn leads it on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Did something recently change with your pharmacy? Or are you unsatisfied with your pharmacy service? Consider switching to RX Discount Pharmacy on Morton Boulevard in Hazard. RX Discount Pharmacy offers convenience items, drive-through delivery, compound medication, and more. RX Discount Pharmacy has been locally owned and operated for more than 30 years, and they don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. So choose a name you know and can trust at RX Discount Pharmacy.
HCTC recently received notice that its registered nursing programs have earned national accreditation.
What does this mean for me?
An affordable, high-quality opportunity to pursue your dreams. You can become a well-trained nurse debt-free thanks to the countless scholarship opportunities at HCTC. Learn from the best our region has to offer at Hazard Community and Technical College. Call us today at 606-487-3293.
38-35. Just talking about some of the big moments in this gym over the years. Buckhorn had some big wins over here, taking down Perry Central, taking down Hazard, taking down Not Central on a last-second shot. Matt Day.
This gym's seen some very good games in its time. Glad to be back in it.
Buckhorn with the ball, up 3. Huff for 3, top of the key, nails it, 41-39. 35. Anytime they need an answer, Jeff, it's been there tonight.
Yeah, it really has, and give them credit for answering the bell.
Oh, Holland gets it to go for 3 the other way. What did they call it? I think they've only put 2 up on the board.
I thought it was a 3, but I'm not the official scorekeeper, so.
There you go, Huff. Down low to the big man. Pass was not there. Holland, full head of steam, and you do that against the Wildcats, you're liable to hit the deck, and that's what happened.
Hit the deck hard.
Go to the free throw line. 41-38, they did add the extra point, so 3-point lead. Holland a chance to cut this to 1 from the line if he hits them both.
Yeah, Wolfe County had started off really well here in the third quarter, and getting some buckets at the free throw line, being a little more aggressive instead of settling for those long jump shots. They're really attacking the paint and paying off for them thus far.
41-39, first one's good, second one's good. A 1-point game with 5:12 to go in the third quarter. Buckhorn basketball with a slim lead. Easterling, he had the hot hand in the first half, and they're gonna tie him up on the way to the basket. It's going to be Wolfe County ball.
Nice defense by Wolfe County there. Trying to keep the penetration from getting in the lane, get the held ball, and you get every other one of those.
This has been a good half here. Good start of the third quarter, and they go down to the big man Robinson. They have the first lead of the game since early in the first quarter. 42-41, and Brady Robinson came to play here tonight.
Yeah, Buckhorn's got to answer right here. You had Dylan Easterling with 18 in the first half. He's yet to score here in the third quarter.
And there, he almost had the layup, but just rims out. Wolfe County coming the other way, full head of steam. Going, to Holland, he's blocked. Riley coming the other way for the Wildcats. You know he's not stopping. Gets it to go, and the foul. 43-42. 1-point lead for the Wildcats. He's got a free throw coming.
Great block on the other end by Jacob East, and then Austin Riley just would not be denied. Little spin move in the paint with the harm, and nearly earns the 3-point play.
Misses the free throw, so Wolfe County pulls off the rebound. Creech has it with 4:14 on the clock. Gets Oliver at the free throw line. They continue to work it around. Oliver's got it right wing now. Doesn't like what he sees, calling for some motion. 4 minutes on the clock. They trail by 1 here in the third. Gets it to the big man Robinson. That's the first force up we've seen from him all night, and he can't get it to go.
There's a nice spin move. He's just a little too far under the basket. Didn't have a good angle.
Needs to Huff. Fires another 3. Tickles it. 46-42. Buckhorn by 4 with 3:35 on the clock.
Huff's the kid. When he gets hot, he gets hot. That's his second three-pointer here in the third quarter.
3:30 on the clock. 4-point lead for the Wildcats. Here's a 3 coming the other way for Wolves. Rims out. Robinson, offensive board, up off the glass and in. He flexes on him. 46-44, cuts it to 2. And here comes the Wildcats' Riley. Off the Huff, and Riley walked with it before he got it to him.
Yeah, it was the right idea by Riley. Just drug that pivot foot a little bit. Trying to find the man with the hot hand, Ethan Huff. 2 3-pointers. The last one right here in front of us, deep in his right corner.
Riley got, looks like the Miami Vice-inspired sneakers over here.
Oh, yeah, they're
the teal and pink. I'm a fan.
I am too. I like them.
There you go. 2-point lead. 3-pointer airballed by Oliver. Riley with the rebound. Coming the other way. You know he's not stopping. Can't get it to go, though. Robinson with the rebound. The Wolves up ahead. Fast break, and we have a tie basketball game with 2:35 on the clock, Jeff.
Yeah, Mullins takes advantage of the run out, gets the easy basket, ties this one up.
Jacob Neese with the ball for the Wildcats. 2:20 on the clock. He's got it. Elbow off to Easterling. Easterling into the paint. Leaves it off for Rice. Rice picks it up. Has to get rid of it. Neese slashing to the basket. Off the glass and in. And the foul. Wolfe County got the right idea trying to step in front of these players for Buckhorn, as everybody on Buckhorn is just heading to the basket, but they're just a little late to the punch.
You know, Buckhorn does a really good job. When they get the rebound, they've really got 4 ball handlers out there. So, you know, a lot of teams traditionally look to make that outlet pass. Buckhorn just gets it and gets in a hurry and goes. And they've been getting a lot of easy baskets in transition because of that.
49-46 3-point lead for the Cats, and 2:10 on the clock in the third. Oliver has it for the Wolves. They trail by 3. Three-pointer on the way. It is good from Holland. He had the hot hand in the first half. And a little pressure here coming from the Wolves now. Full court.
His second three-pointer of this quarter, give him 18 on the night.
Easterling spin move into traffic off the Huff. Huff gets it back to Easterling. Fires the 3. No good. Rebounded by Rice for the Wildcats. Up and in. 51-49, 2-point lead for Buckhorn with 1:35 to play in the third.
Nice offensive rebound put back by Rice.
Creech gets it to go, answers back, 51-51. Under 90 seconds to play in the third quarter. Neese bringing it up. Nice and slow for the Wildcats. He goes to Easterling, flashes the 3. Thinks better, gets it back to Neese, top of the key. Talking to his team, 1:15 on the clock. Back to Easterling, left wing. Over to Huff. Huff down low, tries to get Neese backdoor. It just was not there, Jeff. Thrown away. Here comes Holland. Slings it to Creech for 3. No good. And here comes Riley. Pulls it off. I say it every time. He is not stopping. No good. Barely misses it. And we got a jump ball off the rebound. Jeff.
Yeah, it was just
when Riley's coming up,
he's going to the basket.
It's stop ball. It's stop ball. Do not let him get in there. But they've honestly, he's missed a couple right at the basket the last 2 times. They're lucky he's not hit them.
Oh yeah, those are shots he usually gets to drop. And fortunate if you're Wolfe County, he's not able to.
Easterling throws it into Neese. Under 50 to play in the third. Tied at 51. Neese heads to the rack, gets it to go. Oliver tried to steal it away, over-pursued, and that gave Neese a little room to get in and hit the jumper.
Yeah, that's Neese's game. That 10, 15, 12-footer right in the middle of the paint. He's 4 for 4 on those tonight, and he's had himself a good game. Long three-pointer on the way, and good by Holland.
Holland gives them the lead again, 54-53. This is a ball game. Under 20 to play in the third. Easterling with the ball. He goes left side to Riley. To Huff, top of the key. He's looking for help. 10 seconds. Off to Easterling. He's got Rice to his right. Riley comes, sets a screen. Under 4 to play. Loses the ball. Up ahead. Launched at the buzzer. No good. Wolfe County regains the lead, and they go into the fourth up 1. 54-53. Here at Buckhorn. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
East Kentucky Carpet One has been serving Eastern Kentucky for more than 45 years, and we are proud to say that we are still here with the same quality family-owned business. We have experience in commercial and residential properties with a fully stocked warehouse. We also have access to luxury vinyl waterproof flooring, tile, carpet, and much more. Professional installation is also available. Stop by East Kentucky Carpet at 204 Willie's Way or give us a call at 606-439-3858. East Kentucky Carpet One.
Get moving again with Hazard ARH Orthopedics' full range of services to diagnose, treat, and repair bones, joints, and connective tissue. Our skilled surgeons and healthcare providers use the latest techniques to help you regain mobility. From knees and hips to shoulders and elbows, we offer both non-surgical treatments and advanced surgical options, including minimally invasive procedures and joint replacements. Don't let pain hold you back. Call Hazard ARH Orthopedics at 487-7649. ARH, more for Appalachia.
We're back, folks. 54-53, Wolfe County by 1 here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Buckhorn's led by 10. I think 10 was the largest.
I think 10 was the largest. Yes, you're right.
But here we have, the lead has been blown, and now we're going to have Wolfe County with a 1-point buffer to start the fourth.
Wolfe County starting this quarter with their big man Brady Robinson on the bench. got 14 points all in the second and third quarters.
And if you can tread water with him out of the game, he comes in, gets you a little lift. Oh, missed shot. Put back no good by the Wolves. And here comes the Wildcats. 7:27 on the clock. Rice has it for the Wildcats. He needs some help. Puts it on the floor. Oh, my goodness. You're a little okey-doke. Can't get it to go. And here we come the other way. Creech all the way to the rack. He's going to be fouled. I think it's on Huff.
Yeah, Huff got beat out front and tried to block the shot from behind, whistled for the personal foul, and that's going to put Caleb Creech back at the free throw line.
Wolves up one. I think one is their largest lead of the game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one, man. Other than the little Buckhorn run to go up 10, this has been a very well played, exciting basketball game.
And Creech misses the first free throw. They've left a few of those, and Robinson. They didn't take long to get him back into the game.
It's the definition of a quick break.
55-53. Give them a minute at the start of the fourth, and then a little time in between quarters. It's a quick 2-minute break.
Oh yeah, get back out there, big guy.
7 on the clock. Wolves by 2, their largest of the game. After Creech hit the second free throw, and that one's knocked away by the Wolves. Gay got his hands on it, but out of bounds. Going to be Easterling throwing it in for the Wildcats. Out of bounds at half court. And he gets it in to Riley. Riley picks up his dribble. Got to get rid of it. Finds Jacob Neese. Neese has it at the top of the key. Picks up his dribble. Has to get rid of it. Finds Riley. Blow by and blocked from behind. Wolves got it the other way. Here comes Oliver. He thought he was going to step into a three, and now he's going to do it. Banks it off the backboard. Gets it to go. Largest lead of the game for the Wolves at 5, 58-53 Buckhorn. Got to get something going here on offense.
Wolfe County's picked up the intensity on defense.
Huff in the lane, can't get it to go. Robinson with the rebound for the Wolves. Creech up ahead in transition. He's not stopping, off the glass and in, and the foul. 60-53, 7-point lead, and a free throw coming. Wolves. The wheels starting to come off. There's still plenty of time left. You got to stop the leak right now, Jeff.
Yeah, Caleb Creech with a really nice move in transition. He's got through some traffic, finished with contact, and can't get the free throw to go. But you're right, Nathan. Buckhorn has got to get a bucket to stop the bleeding.
Here we go. Neese has it off to Rice. Rice throws it away. Neese was not looking for it. And Rice, and they're going to call timeout, talk about it. We'll take it with them, full timeout. 60-53, Wolf by 7 here in the fourth on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Get a new debit card in minutes with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. New and existing customers can take advantage of this new service that keeps a card in your hands and will never leave you waiting 7 to 10 days for access to your account. Call or visit any of our locations to learn more about how to skip the delay and get back to business today with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. First Trust Bank, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Instant issue subject to customer eligibility requirements.
Would you like to win a Kimber Micro 9mm pistol? Yep. The Mullins Law Firm, your car wreck headquarters, will be giving away a Kimber Micro 9mm pistol for Christmas. All you need to do is stop by the Mullins Law Firm at 264 East Main Street in Hazard and register for your chance to win. You must be at least 21 years old to register, and the winner must comply with and meet all state and federal regulations when picking the gun up at the store. The drawing will be on December 20th. Don't miss out on your chance to win. So stop by your car wreck headquarters and register today. Yep.
60-53, Wolves by 7. Going to be their basketball coming out of this timeout.
So Buckhorn's going to bring a little full court pressure.
Yeah, they got to get some stops. With the big man Robinson out there too for the Wolves, they set up that offense. Oh, and they just get it to him, bringing it up the court. And he's going to throw it away, but touched by Buckhorn last, so they'll get to set up the offense on this side of the court. Oliver going to throw it into Creech. Creech trapped in the corner by Huff. Oh, spin move, baseline off the glass. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Creech. Gets it to Oliver. Oliver going to shoot the jumper. Nails it. 9-point lead. Largest of the game by the Wolves.
Yeah, Wolfe County nearly turned that over, but got it back in the hands of Oliver. Smooth-looking jumper from the lefty. Got it to go.
Riley off the Neese. Neese fires the baseline. Jay, it's good. 62-55, lead back at 7. Here comes Creech for the Wolves. In transition, forced it up. Robinson fighting for the rebound. Rice takes a spill, and we got timeout, Wolfe County.
The bodies all over the floor.
30 seconds. We'll keep it right here. 62-55. Wolves by 7. They'll have the ball coming out of here. You know, in a game like this, a score and a stop and a score, you know, you're putting yourself in position to really
you really are, and
finish this one off.
You know, Wolfe County they've just been more efficient on offense in the second half. It started really late in the second quarter, and not really as many missed shots. They got some, you know, good looks in the basket. In the third quarter, they got to the free throw line. But they're doing a lot of their damage in the paint, with the exception of some threes from Jaden Holland in the third quarter. And, you know, Buckhorn, their offense has just got a little stagnant. You know, they've missed some shots and need to get a stop and a bucket right here if you're Buckhorn.
There we go. Robinson going to throw it in for the Wolves. Looking to get it to Creech. They are denying him the basketball. They find Gay. Gay cuts into the lane, forces one up, no good. Rebounded by Riley. Do I have to say it, Jeff? He's not stopping. Gets it to go, and the foul. 62-57. Hey,
up, no
when
good.
I say stop ball, Riley, do I have to say it, Jeff? He's not stopping. Gets it to go, and the foul.
You've got to do something to make him give it up. And but a nice finish by Austin Riley inside through the contact off the glass.
62-57, free throw is good. Buckhorn, and in an instant, they cut it to 4. Quick 5-0 run. And here come the Wolves up ahead, off the glass and in, good. 64-58.
And that's what you don't want if you're Buckhorn, to give up an easy layup out of the press. But give Wolfe County a lot of credit. Made a couple real nice passes to get the easy bucket.
Yeah, Rice has it, left wing for the Wildcats. Gets it back to Jacob Neese. Jacob Neese puts a few dribbles down. They're going to reset the offense. He's got it top of the key. Off to Riley, left wing. Easterling going to fire the tough shot. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Oliver of the Wolves, coming the other way. And gets a dimer to Creech. He's blocked at the rim. And Riley tried to throw it off for the Wolves, and that's going to be what happens.
That was a dandy defensive play by Ethan Huff to get the block. He just didn't give up on the play, trailed it, got the block before it could go in, and gives the possession, the stop to Buckhorn, and they get the ball back.
Yeah, great looking. I mean, you're talking the way this game's going, that could be a game-saving,
yeah, it really could.
Game-saving play right
especially
there.
If they can get a bucket right here.
64-58, Buckhorn trails by 6, under 4 to play. Riley has it. Working it around. Gets it inside. Backs it back out, gets it to Jacob Neese. Neese off to Easterling, right deep on the right wing. 3:30 on the clock. To Riley, going to the basket, leaves it off for Huff. Huff cuts into the lane, forces one up, can't get it to go. Robinson gets in there, gets his hands on it, and he's going to be fouled. So that is going to be not free throws yet, but it's going to be Wolfe County ball. 3:30 on the clock with a 6-point lead. Buckhorn, you can't give up many buckets at this point.
No, they need to get stops. And nearly a turnover here.
Yep. And tracking it down going to be Holland in the corner. And they're going to get it down to the big man. Robinson puts it in. He has had himself a game tonight, 66-58. Riley coming the other way. Finds Easterling, fires the three, no good. Rebounded by the Wolves, up ahead to Holland. Up and in, 10-point lead, and just like that with 3 minutes to go, the Wolfe County Wolves lead it by 10, and they are trying to close this one out.
Yeah, Wolfe County, that's the way they do. They score in bunches, and if they catch you sleeping, they're going to put some points on the board.
Nice fadeaway, no good. Rice up and in, and the foul. 2:40 on the clock. 8-point lead, a chance to cut it to 7 here.
Braden Rice doing a nice job on the glass. Getting the offensive rebound, stealing the possession back, scoring and drawing the foul for his Buckhorn Wildcats.
Rice going to fire the free throw. No good. Rebounded by the Wolves, and the Wolves, look, the Wolves don't have it in them to run the clock out, Jeff.
No, they're going to be in attack mode.
Yeah. 3 from the corner, no good. And offensive rebound by Oliver, 2:20 on the clock.
Both these teams have a lot of ball handlers, so, Wolfe County, they'll have multiple guys with the ball in their hands and try to attack off the dribble.
Holland on the wing, leaves it off for the 3 from Creech, and that could seal the deal. 71-60, largest lead of the game for either team at 11. 2 minutes to play. Neese with the basketball. Off to Huff to Riley, top of the key. Puts it on the floor, off to Rice in the corner. Cut off by the big man, off to Easterling. Easterling gets the screen. He's trapped in the corner. Stolen away by the Wolves. Up ahead, Holland over to Oliver for 3. Shut it down. 74-60. 1:35 on the clock, a 14-point lead, and the Wolves have had a heck of a stretch here, and going to take an absolute incredible effort and a lot of luck, maybe some divine intervention at this point to get this one back for the Wildcats.
Yeah, they had 29 points at halftime. Now they're sitting on 74. So with 1:35 left in the quarter, they've put up 40 points here in just a short amount of time, and that's one of the reasons they have this 14-point lead. And Wolfe County's got a lot of guys that can absolutely shoot the basketball. Those three-pointers weren't going in for them in the first half, and here in the second half you've got Oliver. He's hit 2. Jaden Hollins hit 3. Creech has hit 1. So you try to shut down the big guy in the middle, and it just opens it up for these guards, and they've really made Buckhorn pay here in the second half.
74-60. Got a 14-point lead. Buckhorn with the basketball. Huff has it in the corner. Gets it down low. Tanise gets it to go. Cuts the lead to 12 with 1:20 on the clock. Buckhorn pressuring in the backcourt. Creech off to Oliver. Oliver going to reverse it from left to right and crosses the timeline, and now they're going to try to run a little bit of clock.
Oliver can handle the basketball out here, doing his best Curly Neal impersonation.
And a layup. Throws it to the big man who's ready and waiting. 76-62, Brady Robinson gets it to go. 14-point lead now, 45 seconds on the clock. Rice to Nice for the Wildcats. Into the lane. Can't get anything. Finds Huff. He comes across the lane, fires one off the backboard. No good. Rebounded up ahead and falls down is Holland, and it's going to be out of bounds. Buckhorn basketball with 30 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, Holland just couldn't keep his feet and fell, and then he couldn't catch the basketball. It went off of him and goes out of bounds. Buckhorn ball.
Here we go. Buckhorn Easterling to the rack, off the glass and in. 76-64. 12-point lead, 20 seconds now. Buckhorn still out there playing defense. Oliver just trying to finish it off. Finds Robinson. Robinson, the big man, just going to hold off. And back to Oliver. And Buckhorn going to make him dribble it out. There we go. Your final score, 76-64. Wolfe County wins it by 12. A 22-point swing towards the end of the second quarter, Jay.
Yeah, Wolfe County just really got hot in the second half, and they did a good job defensively as well. You had Dylan Easterling for Buckhorn. He had 18 at halftime, 15 of those in the first quarter. Only scores 2 points the entire second half, and Buckhorn couldn't get some baskets to go. Wolfe County was hot, and that's one of the reasons that the Wolves able to come out of here with a victory.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll wrap this one up. Buckhorn falls on their home court, 76-64 to the Wolves of Wolfe County. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Nothing goes along with sports better than pizza, and nobody does pizza like Papa John's. Right now, you can dig into a delicious large Papa John's pizza with up to 5 toppings, or a Papa John's specialty pizza for just $14. Just mention the code 14ANY. That's 14ANY when you place your online or call-in order. $14 for a large 5-topping or specialty pizza. Delivery available at your local Papa John's in Hazard, Pikeville, or Paintsville. Just what the doctor ordered, 24 hours a day. One Stop Market in Stinnett. Whether your car needs a fill-up or you need a fill-up, One Stop Market is just what you need. Hamburgers, hoagies, Philly cheesesteak, and pizza, plus an incredible breakfast menu. Short orders prepared around the clock. Gasoline, food, groceries. The name says it all. One Stop Market in Stinnett, a Friends of Coal business. Stop in and see Amy and the crew. Your business is always sincerely appreciated. One Stop Market.
And we're back, folks, here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. The Wolfe County Wolves finish off the Buckhorn Wildcats 76-64. And we're here with our player of the game from the Wolves, Brady Robinson. Brady, first quarter, scoreless, and then the second quarter, towards the end of the game there, you went on a bit of a run and carried that into the second half. What's the coach telling you there at halftime before you guys come back out?
Coach is just telling me to shoot the ball and look to score instead of just looking for my teammates, just being more aggressive. That really just sums up everything that we said and talked about.
Gotcha. So what were you guys able to do late? You had, was it 29 points at the half?
They were, 29 at the half. Yeah.
29 at the half, you end up with 76 points. So big showing there in the second half. What were you guys able to do offensively in the second half?
We just played more inside out and ran our stuff. And first half we wasn't really running our offenses, just kind of playing ISO. And the second half we just played more team ball and played inside out.
In your game against your first game against Estill County, you had a double-double. I don't keep rebounds, but I'm certain you're there again tonight with 18 points and 10 rebounds. How does Coach Creech and his philosophy? We know he likes to run and gun, but how does that help a big man like you? You're surrounded by 4 talented guards. It seems like it just opens things up for you in the middle.
Yeah, just having a lot of shooters and great guards on the perimeter. They can't just collapse in the middle on me every time, and it opens up more one-on-one and sometimes one-on-0 opportunities for me.
And you can take advantage of them, and that's what you folks did tonight. Congratulations on the win, and best of luck throughout your season.
Thank you.
Congrats, brother.
Brady Robinson, the junior center for Wolfe County, the Wolves, our East Kentucky Sports Network player of the game.
Yeah, and Brady, he's one of those players, I can already tell as this year goes on, he's going to be one of my personal favorites.
Oh yeah.
I just like the big guys that get in there and do the dirty work. Look, he had 18 points, Jeff. And if you had to take a guess, what is the furthest shot away from the basket he took tonight?
I don't think he took a free throw. So 15. It was not a 15-footer. I would say maybe 4 feet.
Yeah, so I mean
he was in and around the basket.
You're talking about just a guy in there, in the heat of battle, getting it done. 76-64. Buckhorn wins it. Wolfe County wins it. But Buckhorn, you see a lot of good stuff out of them tonight. They got slowed down in the second half. Wolfe County kind of frustrated the offense. Easterling, I think they went to the well about until it ran dry with him, and really just I feel like if they could have found something else offensively in the second half to at least slow the bleeding.
It was like, the shots were there, the looks were there, they just couldn't get them to go. And you see that early on, and I'm sure that Coach Shannon Blank, that's what he's going to tell his guys. Look, we ran our stuff, we had opportunities, we just didn't get them to go. And when things don't, when shots aren't going, you got to find other ways to score. You got to get to the free throw line. You got to, make that extra pass and feed that hot hand. They fed the hot hand early, to Easterling. He had an outstanding game. The second half, it was sort of Jacob Neese, packing them. He had 11 points in the third quarter, 15 in the second half. He had 19 for the game, and but it was just not enough tonight as Wolfe County. Really got hot. They had Caleb Creech step up. Obviously, Brady Robinson and Jaden Holland really, carried the weight tonight for Wolfe County.
Yeah, and we have I'm telling you, I'm going to be a busy man, and you're going to be there with me for a lot of it, Jeff, in the days to come here. We've got tomorrow night on the East Kentucky Sports Network, we have Perry Central versus Belfry at 6-7-ish, something like that.
7:30, I think.
You never know because there's multiple games. So, and then after that, we're going to have what I think is the best team in the 14th versus the best team in the 16th with the Hazard Bulldogs and the Ashland Tomcats, and then continuing with that DJ Begley Classic the rest of the weekend. Then we got Buckhorn Hazard.
Buckhorn Hazard early on Saturday morning. I think that's at 11:30.
Then Perry Martin County.
Yeah, there's a game between that. Perry Martin County. Martin County, one of the top teams in the 15th region. They got a couple of really electric players, some high flyers that can throw that slam dunk and run the floor, and that should be a very exciting game.
Yeah, and we got another game there at the end of the night. I guess it's Leslie County. Leslie County versus somebody.
I can't think of who it is.
Hard to keep it up. And while that's going on, Kentucky versus Gonzaga too.
Yeah.
So we've got.
You've got to get home for that one.
I definitely do.
You've got a lot of.
That one. I'm
interest.
Excited. I'm excited for that one. I'm a Gonzaga alum.
Give us a prediction on that Gonzaga, Nathan.
A prediction on the Gonzaga game. Nate's pick.
On the spot, Nate's pick.
It's not going to be in the kennel, but it is in Washington, so I think it's going to be a rowdy environment. I know the Cats travel well, Jeff, but how well do they travel to the Pacific Northwest?
That's a long way from Lexington, Kentucky. I know that.
I don't know if they're going to travel well or not, but the Cats have been good. They got that win versus Duke. They just lost to Clemson, and they've really not played anyone else with a pulse.
Right.
So I think at this point in the season, it's going to be a close one. It's going to be close. I give it to Gonzaga on the fact that it's going to be hostile territory, but looking forward to it. I don't think that one's going to be. I don't think that one's going to be 10 points either way.
All right. I think it'll be a close game. I looked. Leslie County plays Shelby Valley Saturday night. That one's scheduled for 8 p.m., but like you said, there's multiple games that day. I do think the Kentucky-Gonzaga game gets in the 80s. I mean, it could be, 85, 80, 88, 83, 5-point game either way. So, got to make your free throws. It's tough on the road.
It is tough on the road, and unfortunately for the Wildcats here, it was not that tough on the road tonight. But we've got we got a handful of basketball games. You've not seen the end of Buckhorn basketball this week, but they got their hands full Friday or Saturday taking on Hazard at Hazard.
Yeah, they do. And, you mentioned it, the game Friday night, Hazard and Ashland. Ashland got a couple of, guys that have signed, committed D1. The Carter kid, I think he signed with Liberty. Just a really, really nice player. They've been in the state tournament a couple times here in the last, 2 years. So, should be a very good basketball game at Hazard late on Friday night. And then the Bulldogs have to, come around and play this tough, scrappy Buckhorn team less than 12 hours later Saturday morning. So I think that'll be a good basketball game as well. All those games that we mentioned are at Hazard on Friday and Saturday, part of the DJ Begley Classic. So should be a good one if you have the opportunity. Come out and check out a high school basketball game.
Absolutely, folks. That's going to do it here. We got 76-64. The Wolfe County Wolves take care of business. We'll see you tomorrow night on the East Kentucky Sports Network.